cool.
We are at Jack's Urban Eats, which, oh my gosh, we were actually, okay, it's right next to our Whole Foods here in town. And we were originally going to just do like the Whole Foods like hot bar. And then I was like, but there's Jack's Urban Eats. And he's like, oh, we have to go. We gotta go. We love this place. However, I want to say there's one in maybe like the Bay Area. Isn't there one more?
But
it's not everywhere.
I think there's one coastal one in Central to South California.
Yeah.
And then I know there's one just in like Milpitas.
Yeah.
I think.
It's incredible, you guys, and it is awesome for vegans, especially. Even though it's kind of funny is like when you walk in, and I'll kind of show you guys if I can, but like the food is kind of more like Hofbrau, like meat based. Like they carve like fresh meat off of the thing. So in that way it's not, but it's like a huge salad bar that you can obviously get with no meat, and they have this incredible like marinated tofu. I think even, you know, non-vegans would love it. But that's what we get, and I just get it loaded with like a lot of beans and just anything kind of proteinish. That's kind of been my thing.
3-bean medley.
So good.
They have like grilled onions ready to go.
It's so yummy.
So good. And
so good.
They have multiple dressings that are not
vegan
just
friendly.
Your standard.
Like sesame vinaigrette.
Sesame seed vinaigrette is awesome.
It's very good. But we're sitting in the car right now because we're like 5 minutes before they open. But
sitting here just waiting.
Anyway, but yeah, it's actually Wednesday today, and we got home last Saturday and got the vlog up and stuff for our vacation. But the truth is, this is actually his last day of vacation today. And so we had the last couple days where, guys, we did like nothing. It felt good, like nothing.
Kind of turned off the world the last 2 days. We
Yep.
just went, done.
Yep. Breathe.
Yep.
I actually have an update to kind of give you guys too with our kiddo a little bit. It's not a secret. It just literally all happened when literally like the week we were going out of town, of like when things happen, they all happen all at once, you know. But we're actually kind of working on getting him transitioned back into where he was before for school. If you guys are newer, you know that we have been doing homeschool / charter school. So it wasn't 100% homeschool anyway, even though it primarily was. But yeah, it's kind of just a long thing right now, and we're working on that. We have mentioned before that he does have an IEP, and that would mean something to you if you know what those things are. But he was due for his triannual one, and we really wanted to make sure he was getting a fair assessment. And it'd be very difficult to do that in a homeschool setting when these people who would be giving this test, if you will, don't even know him. It's a long story. Again, not a secret or anything, but right now it just wasn't really working out for us at home. And all hats off to all the families out there that do it, because it wasn't all bad by any standpoint, but it wasn't, I don't think, the best fit for us right now. And he's a lot happier already, and we have more knowledge of what we want, because we pulled him for a reason. Well, you know?
and I think we became better parents for doing it. Number one, we learned a lot. And we also got him to a different place. We worked on something that we thought was a weakness for him in his previous situation, which is now his current. And we took him out. We corrected some academic things, as far as pace, with homeschool, which was a grind. And it wasn't easy, but we learned how our kid operates and learns academically much better, so we can be more in tune with the process of him going back to a public school.
Well, and now with this testing too in the IEP, we can actually know more so what we believe he needs based on our experience with him more personally. And so it was all part of it, you know, it was all part of the journey. It wasn't, we've had many people ask too, are you planning to do this all the way through high school and blah, blah. We never had a real answer to that of like yes or no. It was just kind of, we wanted to do this right now because we felt that was best. And now, right now, we feel that this is best for all of us. And he's just a lot happier already, too. with his friends and kids and peers and stuff too. That was a hard one, where he's an only child with us, you know. That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah. And I can look back and say it was still the right thing to do at the time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
I wouldn't say, like, I wouldn't not recommend it for people at all. Like, I think it can definitely work out. But it may not be for you too, you know?
Right.
And we'll see though. You never know. We may do it again. You just never know. But yeah. So, I mean, again, not a secret. It just literally, all of this kind of just happened very quickly. And in our minds, we're like, when we reached out about it, we were thinking that this is going to be like a process, and it really ended up not being that hard of one. And then we're like, we're going out of town, and it just kind of all happened at once. And so I was like, well, I gotta tell you guys, but I didn't know when the best time was, because we didn't know when everything was going to be like official. But that's why we are alone right now too, is he is in school.
True. People were going to ask.
People are going, where's the kid?
I left him at home.
Yeah, he's just 8. There.
He's a big boy.
No, but
something to do with schoolwork.
Yeah, it's going to be better for all of us. One of our big things was also, like, we were really struggling with, you know, turning off being a teacher and turning on being a parent. And that was hard. That was really hard. Yeah. And again, I give hats off to those that can do it well, because that was tough, and we're just already all in a better place. We get a little more time too for ourselves, and, you know, with each other, and just one-on-one with our kid, where it's not evolved around that too. Right. It's big, and we needed that, I think.
Yeah, it's really cool for, not that he hated life or we hated life when we were doing homeschool, but like seeing the difference between what it was and kind of getting through it to now, you know, he enjoys going to school, number one. He likes his friends at school. I think his classroom stuff is pretty good, and we're going to be more in tune with that now. Right. We get our time back a little bit, which is quite fun. And when he comes home, there's like this renewed happiness when he comes home. That is so important for kids to have that perspective too. Yeah. So, yeah. You know, when you get home from work and like you're super happy just to be there, there's nothing specific, but you're happy. He gets that. And it's a perception of, you know, his life, and he's happy with it. That's really cool.
Yeah, we also got him started in soccer too. I haven't talked about that at all, but he does that too. It's like a non-competitive thing, and it's good for him, you know. Just some of these things that have been more of struggles for him in the past, like he's now doing. I know I don't involve him as much on my channel, and it's not because of you guys, my true people. But that's one thing still, that like I'm such an open book, and I really am, but when it comes to him, I'm definitely more guarded, and that's just the protectiveness in me. But I still wanted to share some of that with you, but that's why you'll probably see that maybe he's not in a lot of, you know, videos going forward too, of just, he's at school. So, but yeah. So we just thought we'd give you that little update, but I think they might be open now.
Oh, they are.
They're open.
Girl, they are open.
Let's go. I'll show you what we get. 'Sure. All right, I'll do a little bit of croutons. That's my bad. I'll do the bean medley, the corn. I'll do the seeds, edamame, the tofu. Is that it, or one more?
One more.
The peas.
On the bar. Make sure you drive for the core tight. Tight stomach. Yeah. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I actually just went and checked my mail, and I was not expecting this. So I got an influencer box. I have been a part of like influencer for a couple years now, I think. Anyone can do it. You do have to have, like, I believe anyway, some form of social media, but it can be Facebook, it can be Instagram. It doesn't mean you have to like be on YouTube or make videos or anything like that. So again, anyone can really do it, but I've gotten things over the, years now, and I've shared them on Instagram and all that. And I've never gotten anything though that like this box. And I wanted to like share it with you guys. I actually like peeked into it because I wasn't even expecting this one. And normally they'll give you like a heads up, hey, you're getting the Marc Jacobs one. I think that was the last one I got. I got like a Boschia face mask one before, and you kind of like get like prepared of what you're going to get. I did not get any kind of thing on this one, and it's very different than most, where it's like a mix of everything. Pretty cool, actually. So I thought I would show it to you guys. But yeah, influencer.com, like anyone, again, can do it. Okay, so I thought this was cute too. It came with a dog toy, which my dog will love, but it comes apart as a little apple. Isn't that cute? It's really cute. And it's by... it's an Apple Toy Play, P-L-A-Y, Pet, Lifestyle, and You. I don't know. Can you hear the kid up there? But I thought that was cute for him. And, okay, some of this stuff, though, I'm kind of like random, but it's kind of cool. They're calling this the Back to Basics Vox box. They call these boxes Vox boxes. There is all tangerine, no sugar added, crispy fruit. This looks like something you would get in like the vegan cuts box. This is vegan though, which is cool. Sometimes that can be the thing with this, like I'm a vegan or I do my very best. And sometimes these kinds of things, depending on what they are, may not be vegan friendly. In fact, technically, not to really say that these aren't like vegan, but they may not all be like cruelty free products. But this really like reminded me, one of you sent me like a thing that you saw, forwarded it to me, the Unilever brand, that right there. So like Suave, right? Dove, L'Oreal, I think even. There's like all the like drugstore brands for the most part. Not all of them, but I'm kind of grouping a good chunk of them are not cruelty free because they're owned by that Unilever brand, right? Sucks because it's a good portion. But she just sent me a like thing that she heard that like now Unilever is now officially not testing on animals. Now it hasn't been like, if you go to like PETA's website and stuff, I don't think it's on there yet. So we're not 100%, don't hold me to that. We're not 100% sure, but how cool is that if that's true? Because that will open up our shopping selections a lot more. Don't get me wrong, I am not perfect with all of this part, especially when it comes to like deodorants and skincare and those kinds of things. I do my best, but sometimes, example, I actually still use, not Suave, but I've used Degree and Secret for like deodorant still. It's been like this whole thing, guys, where like I have tried probably now like 6 different natural deodorants, and they work well for me, and I like still recommend them to people. They work, like they do work, but I have some sort of like sensitivity to like, I think the baking soda that it's primarily made of or something. I'm not 100% sure. Whereas when I use it like the first few times, it's good. And then I'll use it like about a week later, I've gotten like the worst irritation. It sucks. So I've had to go back, you know. I need something, especially with working out, you know. Anyway, point is, I do my very, very best, but there are still some things that I do get, you know. But if Unilever, if that is true, that opens it up so much. Procter & Gamble, P&G too, that's another one that's technically not cruelty-free and owns so many companies. Anyway, this turned into a whole other thing, but it reminded me of that I wanted to like share that with you too. But it did send me this Suave dry spray, instantly dry, like a dry like spray deodorant. And then the men's one, Men Plus Care. I don't think I've used either of these, or like Nate has, I mean, I don't think. So I got those. And then I saw that they sent a Sunny D. How random is that? Funny enough, I mean, isn't this been around for like ages? I don't think I've ever had Sunny D. But the thing is, I don't like orange juice even really. I've just never been a juice person, so I don't think I've ever tried this, but it's literally water, high fructose corn syrup. I think I'll pass. I'll save this though, and I'll put it in like a Poshmark order or something. It's still cute. Like, it's just such a random box, you know? And the whole point of influencer, if you're not familiar with it, is that they'll send you these kinds of things so that you'll leave like a product review. It does not mean you have to do a positive one or anything. It's just these brands want reviews on their website, on their Instagrams, whatever it is. It'll show you what you're like supposed to do. But what's awesome is never have I been told like you have to leave a positive review or something. The only stipulation is that you have to say that you received this complimentary. Which I did. And so that's the only thing you have to say, just so it's, you know, truth out there of the review. But people kind of know that now with influencer. It's not like a big deal, I don't think. People know that like with influencer, you don't have to leave a positive review, so they still take the reviews as a truthful one, you know? Anyway, so then they sent this Simple. I've used this brand before, the Simple brand. A sensitive skin, experts water boost, hydrating booster. Apply all over your face before your daily moisturizer. Okay. For very dry, dehydrated areas. It's funny. My skin is like, it's just been such like an up and down thing, especially with the gym. Like, I used to never break out like up here, and now I am. I can't win. I just kind of give up. I have like oily spots. I have really dry spots. Like, this gets really dry right here. I'll try that. I also got this Eva NYC Main Magic 10-in-1 primer with argan oil and sunflower seed oil. Now, it's like a spray, and I don't know if it's for your hair or your face. I think it's for your face. Nope, it's for your hair. I don't even know. No, it's for your hair. Okay, cool. So it's kind of like a protector for it. Nice. I will use that. I'm trying hard not to wash my hair as often. I feel compelled, I've mentioned this, like to wash it so much because of working out. But the truth is, it's like, it's wet and it looks gross after I'm done, but it's just sweat and it's not really dirty, if that makes sense. So I've been trying hard to do about twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. And I'm doing it. I do use dry shampoo a lot when it needs it. And I'm trying. So that'll be a good like primer to use too when I do wash it. Cool, that is everything. How random, right? With that, I actually have a giveaway for you guys. I'm super excited about it. Let me grab the box. So this brand, Virginic, actually sent me this face powder and then like this eye serum. You get both of them here. And I've been using it all week. Today's Saturday, by the way. And so I literally got it Monday. When we got back into town too, it was like good timing. And I've been trying it since. And what I'm loving, I've used the face powder a couple times. It's not really for like coverage, but more as like a setting powder or to kind of keep you from being oily, but it's not really a lot of coverage. I love the packaging, guys. I really do. I should be showing you the one that I already have opened and used, but I won't open the seal. But I like the like bamboo packaging too. It kind of reminds me of Tarte a little bit, but this one's like all bamboo. I love that. And I really, really like this. And I feel like it kind of has like a sort of cocoa smell to it. Not super strong, but it smells good. And I've used it as like an under eye over concealer and even just like all over my face. And when I get it near my nose, I'm like, oh, it smells good. But I've been loving that. But I have been using this eye serum every day. I love it because it's one of those where it's like on a roller ball. And so it's so simple to apply. Sometimes eye creams I find really, really difficult. They usually come in a tube like eye creams like this, and you put it on your finger and you do this whole number. I don't know why, but I hate doing it, and I feel like I can't get my like fingers into like certain areas. I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but I just don't like it. And I find myself like not doing it a lot because I don't want to deal with it. I know I'm bad, but I have been doing this every day already, and I really like that it's just so simple to apply. I literally just go whoop, whoop, and that's it. And I like the packaging, bamboo top here, and this is kind of like
it's like a hard, not glass, kind of like a frosted glass almost. It's really like, you know, I really, really like this. But yeah, it's a roller ball on top. And I have really been enjoying this. So it's super cold under your eye. I like it. I've been doing it at morning and night, actually. And what's cool about this eye serum is it's made with literally sweet almond oil, avocado oil, green coffee oil, vitamin E, vitamin A, rosemary extract, jasmine essential oil, and that is it. That is all that's in here, which is awesome. It's such a natural brand. And not only that, even in this too, the ingredients in this one is arrowroot powder, kaolin clay, cacao powder. I was right. It does smell like that. And rose powder. That's all. But it's so finely milled that it works perfect as a setting powder, or just all over like powder, like I said. No harsh chemicals, no compromise, everything's responsibly sourced, no synthetic fragrance, petroleum free, no parabens, vegan, no dairy, nutrient rich, naturally preserved, no artificial colors, animal friendly, pure ingredients, whole plant extract. I just thought when this brand reached out, I was like, heck yes. Especially when we're talking about like some of this stuff over here already. I'm like, this is the stuff we're looking for. And I would love to be able to find a lot of this stuff in drugstore, but unfortunately that's not always the case, right? So they were super sweet and they sent this to me and they asked if I wanted to do a giveaway for you guys. And I said yes. And they actually sent me 2 sets and as extra. So I'm going to be doing 2 of these as a giveaway. So the winners, 2 winners, will get this, and then the other winner will get this together. And I'll have it linked below. How you enter will be super simple. Just be subscribed. And then there'll be extra ways you can like get extra bonus entries by like following them on Instagram, following me on Instagram. And I'll let this run for like a week. And then I will personally send this out to the winners. I just thought it was super cool. I love discovering brands like this. It's like, they're so great and they're actually kind of hard to find a lot of the time. So I've been loving the products. I've been officially using them for 6 days now and I really, really like them. So thank you to them for doing this and I can't wait to send it to the winners. So please be sure to enter for sure. But yeah, that is everything I just wanted to show you real quick. I actually just made an order this morning, but it won't be here for this vlog, but I'll definitely show you next week. But I got an email from Thrive Market. You guys know I love Thrive. That's linked below always too. I do have a promo for that if you've never used it. But they'll always send you like emails of like different promos and stuff that they'll have just kind of going on. And everything for just to today was 30% off. So I was like, okay, here's my chance to get some things that I've been putting off. So I have been taking those turmeric pills, these ones right here, these turmeric pills for, I think about 2 solid weeks now. I was kind of taking them before, but I wasn't really good about like doing it day to day, right? And 2 weeks now, even when we went out of town, I packed them and I took them. And it's so hard. People are like, well, do you feel like a big difference? And I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel bad. My body feels good. I want to keep taking them, but I don't know how much I can say it's like made a drastic difference, but I'm almost out of these. And I want to try out the Garden of Life ones just because I saw someone recently got them on YouTube and liked them, and they're like gummy ones actually, where instead of swallowing them, and who doesn't love an excuse to have a gummy? So I ordered those off of Thrive Market. I'm going to assume that it won't really make a difference by brand, but we will see. I don't know. These were about $20 on Amazon, and then the Garden of Life ones I think were like $22, but I had the 30% off through Thrive. And then what else? Oh, I got the B12 spray. And funny enough, I've never taken B12 by itself. Now, as a vegan, it's something you probably want to supplement with. And even if you're not vegan, a lot of people still take like extra B12. But I've never taken it like as a spray or as a pill on its own, I don't think. But I've had it in like a multivitamin. And I've just always made sure it's a good amount of it. And so I've just never had to do it. But I ended up not getting a multivitamin because they're so expensive by Garden of Life now. Like so expensive, which I love them, but I'm like, geez. So I went with the spray, which is cheaper. And then I also got a prebiotic to go with the probiotic. I mean, God, where do you guys stand on vitamins and stuff? I was telling Nate, I'm like, what? I feel like you can easily spend like $100 or more a month on vitamins and supplements. And this has nothing to do with whether you're vegan or not. But people in general. And I don't know where I stand. To be completely honest, I don't know. Like, on one hand, I'm like, yeah, I like them. I stand with them. I want to take my supplements. I like vitamins. And then on the other hand, I'm like, how important are these really? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. And I'd rather not spend the money on something that's not needed, you know? I don't know. But I feel like too, if it can help, especially like this turmeric thing, which is supposed to be really good for like your digestion, and also just like also help with inflammation for like, you know, recovery, even with working out and stuff. And I'm like, well, if that helps, heck yeah. Hold on, dog wants out. But yeah, so Nate, he's kind of like, meh, he's less than me on it as far as thinking that they're needed. But he also thinks that sometimes that someone could find a really great vitamin and, you know, it makes all the difference in the world and they should take it then, you know? So he's kind of not really much help. But I'm kind of in that mode too, again, where I've kind of gotten away from them. Then I started doing these and I feel good. And so I'm like, well, what if I could feel better with this? And I'm still like figuring out what's going to make me like feel my best. And like things that I can incorporate. I'm actually going to be doing a video pretty soon on spirulina. That's something I really want to like get incorporated more into my diet too, and see how that works for me, because I know it's such a great like superfood, and it's something that I could definitely be better about. And I feel like a lot of us could be with like dark greens and those kinds of things. But to me, that's kind of like not a vitamin, but kind of. And does that, you know, take care of taking a vitamin then? Do you know? Anyway, this has gotten out of hand. So let me know your thoughts on the vitamin thing and what you do and don't take, or if you do feel a difference when you do and all of that, because I just don't know. But yeah, so I hope you guys are excited about that giveaway. I really am, and I'm really enjoying the product so far. I really am. It's funny, I don't really wear a lot of makeup as much anymore now with like working out so much. But I seriously have been using that eye serum twice a day, every day this week. And that powder's been really nice too, because it just smells good. And just, you know, just for a little something. But I did put it over concealer once, one time this week, just to try it out. And it was totally fine. Totally said it was good. But yeah, so I will probably let you guys go here, and I'm excited for next week, just to kind of be able to have a little bit more time too with the update we gave you with our kiddo and stuff. It was really tough. It was really tough for many reasons, but it was tough too, juggling everything, even videos and all that too. And so I think it'll be good. It'll just be kind of a new, fresh start again. And gosh, you know what Nate brought up the other day? Vlogmas. That's coming. Do you guys want that this year? It's gonna be a lot. But it does, it always creeps up, right? Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.